Hello my fellow riders and welcome back to Riding Reviews. Today we're going to be doing a test ride on the Yamasaki F60. As you can see, this one isn't standard. This one is a customer's modified one. They had the tank and the panels painted their custom colours and we just PDI'd around it. Hello my fellow riders and welcome back to Riding Reviews. As I said at the beginning, we are test riding the Yamasaki F60. Now we're going to do this the same way as we normally do. I am going to chat for a little bit at the beginning and then afterwards I will shut up so that you can hear the tones of the bike. Now for this one I am using a tied microphone with one of those ratty things on it, and putting it inside my jacket, so hopefully you'll be able to get the tone of the bike. It is mono, so I'm working on using some different types of microphones to try and find the best one, but this one is mono, so you're going to get a slightly one-sided hearing of it. So this bike has actually been de-restricted, and when we PDI a bike I always do 7 miles test ride on it. This can bring up that the bike's either fine or there's some issues with it. This bike did actually have a slight issue, but it's not a massive problem. The clutch wasn't adjusted correctly, which means that when you were releasing the clutch it wasn't disengaging 100%, which makes the bike actually run a little bit slower. So the reason why we do these test rides is so that we can identify these problems and sort them out before they go to a customer. So when I got back I did actually adjust the clutch so that this one rode better, but still we had to do the full lap of the test ride to make sure that it was, and it was. I also checked the tappets on this and they were absolutely fine. But still, this bike did do an average of about 27 miles an hour with a top speed of 39. When they are fully run in and de-restricted, they should be able to hold that 35 to 40 miles an hour on the flat pretty easily. Remember, it is a 50cc motorbike and it is not a racing bike. You are never going to get 60-70 miles an hour out of one of these 50cc engines. This one was actually modified slightly by the customer. They decided that they wanted to change the tank and the side panels. So before I PDI'd the bike, I took them off, let him get them painted, and then we put them back on and PDI'd around the bike. So because of popular demand, I guess, I am going to now try and implement the GPS on all of my videos just so that you can see the average speed. Not all of my videos, I mean all the test ride videos, just so you can see the average speed, the miles per hour and stuff like that. And if you're that way inclined, you can work out the 0 to 60. This bike in particular will not do 0 to 60, but you can work it out on 125s if you really want to. I'm not going to go that far into it at the minute just because they're a 125 and it doesn't really make that much difference. They're all around the same sort of power. The power difference between most of the motorcycles out there at the minute is about 10%. So you're not going to be getting a massive amount of difference. Maybe a little bit more, maybe 15%. Just say between the Lexmoto ZSB and the Zonti's ZT125. There's about 15% difference in performance. Price difference is quite a lot different, but there you go. Anyway, riding this bike, you will notice that it will slow down quite a lot on the hills. As I say, this is a brand new bike, it's a 50cc, and it did have the clutch issue, so take that into consideration when you are riding it. When they do actually get older and serviced, and say your first service, by the time you get to about 1,000 miles, they do loosen up quite a lot, and they are a nicer ride. This one is a fairly upright seating position. You are leaning over a little bit, but not massively. Anyway, people are starting to like this bike. The Yamasaki F50 has already got quite a following anyway, and the Yamasaki F30 is by far the best commuter bike. The Yamasaki YM50 is pretty much well known now anyway. So this one comes in at the minute in 2022 with this shipment. The price was $16.99 plus OTR. Whichever company you go to will charge different OTR, and they will have different terms and conditions on their warranty and things like that. So check those out. That's pretty much all I've got to say on this one. So if you do want to carry on watching the video just to see how the bike performs around the 7-mile block, please feel free. If not, why not go and check out my website and see if there's anything on there that you wish to buy for yourselves. All of it is motorbike related. Some of it's from China, some of it's from England, but I'm just trying to make it so that I can make a little bit of money to support the channel. So if you want to support the channel, please do that. Or at the bottom of this video there will be some merch. All the proceeds to that will go to supporting the channel. So thanks for watching, and hopefully you enjoy the remainder of the test ride. Thank you for watching my video on the Yamasaki F60 test ride. I did incorporate the Speedo, GPS Speedo, as people have requested previous, so that's always good. Remember, if you want to support the channel, buy some of the merch, hit that thanks button, the subscribe, or go to my ridingreviews.com website and buy some stock. But as always, ride safe.